Hello everybody, it's Beth here, and I hope you're all doing well. I'm hanging out in the SUV in my car, and I wanted to speak honestly to you. Let me see what's behind me, nothing to worry about. I wanted to speak honestly, and let you know what's been going on. So, I think I had what would probably be my first moment of truth, Nothing is all, just trying to get good lighting for you, which isn't easy in here. Maybe I'll take off one of the window things. Yeah, because it's not dark out yet. I was just, hey, that's better. I was just taking a little rest because actually, I'm going to tell you the truth. I came down with a cold, or could be the dust, or I don't know. But I'm feeling a little better today. Sorry, I need a tissue. This is going to happen. My nose itches, and let me turn this on for a minute. Yeah, so that's, if you notice, my nose is red and everything. That's why. And I had been also planning a little bit of a reset in a motel, which I did do and I'm glad the timing, and because the temperatures were going so cold, so low. Everything. I was exhausted, and was it Tuesday night I went into a motel, and I didn't go to the RTR the next day, and I haven't been back. So that's kind of what happened. So I didn't show you my stay in the motel because, frankly, I was sneezing and blowing my nose a lot. And, yeah. So I got back. I did stay 2 nights, and it took a chunk out of my budget, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't be out in the wind or the dust. I'm still feeling a little ill, but not, I'm feeling like a little better. When you have a cold and there's a day when you notice you're not sneezing as much or blowing your nose as much. So I know it's funny. I hope it's not TMI, but so I wanted to tell you the truth. So I got back in the car this morning. There's a dog out there. We have somebody new here since I've been away. Their dog is barking a lot. I don't know, I could move, but I'm not going to yet. So, had my moment of truth. Oh, sorry, my legs are. And, I stayed in the motel watching TV, but it was bad. There's like nothing on, and it reminded me of my old existence a little while. It was comfortable, and having the bathroom was wonderful, and I took hot showers and, all of that, and being able to use the bathroom and not freezing, because it's too cold, was great. But I didn't want to stay. When my time was up, I was glad to leave the motel. I didn't want to stay there anymore. But I wasn't sure that I wanted to go back in my car either. I'm being honest, probably because I didn't feel the greatest. But I realized it's not the car camping. I kind of like it. I'm kind of mixing up the positive and the negatives. The negatives are, when you're not feeling so good, it's kind of hard. And I think the cold wind and the blowing dust did it to me. I think that got me feeling ill. So this morning, I wanted to leave quartzsite, be honest. I like it, and I've loved my experience here, but I was ready to go. The desert, the sand, everything got wrecked in the bad windstorm. Just with the wind, I can't cook outside, but I still have my camp stove in storage. But the chair got decimated, and the table. Morning, I didn't want to come back here to the campground, and I got back, and it was a little windy, and the dust is blowing, and I'm going, oh gosh, can I do this? And I wasn't so organized in my vehicle, but I got it together here, and my bed is, accessible, and I'm going to be okay tonight. I have everything I need, and I have, That's close. See him laughing, so I must be getting a little better. But yeah, this can happen. And maybe I got run down a little, was out in the cold. And so, yeah, I had my moment of truth. Long story short, gosh, I take a long time to get to this. I had my moment of truth. I wanted to go home, but there was nowhere to go. Oh, jeez. I guess, this can happen. It's been a month and a half. It hasn't been 2 months yet. But one good thing, I got notice that my vehicle's totally paid off. The lien is satisfied. So where I'm living, I own this. So that's a good thing. See, that's a good point. And what I missed, too, was the connection with nature that I feel is more immediate living in my car. Just open the door, see the moon and the constellations in the early morning. And I love it. So, and when I was in the motel, I felt isolated, that same old isolated feeling that I felt in my apartment. And I missed all my community. I missed the community here. Like I missed the fellow campers and nomads, and I missed it. And I, even at the RTRs, I really loved that. And I made some really wonderful connections there and, friends. And yeah, I want to see all them. And I don't want to really leave Quartzsite yet. So in one way, I was ready for a different environment, maybe trees and grass and not the dust, So one thing I want to say, the volunteers at the RTR were so nice. And they had to stand in that parking lot eating dust. I don't know how they did it. And they were always so nice, and they helped me park, just in terms of fitting in, because it was, at one point it was pretty crowded. And so I just want to say that. And all the volunteers, I feel they were really good and did a great job. But yeah, I really wanted to say that. Sorry, I'm a little disjointed, but I thought it would be a good time to do the pros and cons. So yeah, I think I did the cons, and yeah, but I had a serious moment of giving up and throwing in the towel. But I persevered. I got my bed ready, and part of it is having an inviting space within the vehicle. I have to keep it inviting. It's a little out of control. And when this wind dies down, what I want to do is get a good table that I can fold up and slip under the bed, and take things out and really access and maybe clean the vehicle out. It's so bad from being here with the dust, but probably good to wait till, I'm thinking maybe wait till the end of February. But I think to do that, but I'll do it like a partial reorganization and stuff, and make it less cluttery feeling to me, because it's feeling that way now. So, but of course I can go to storage. So, yeah, let me open the door. It's getting a little stuffy now, believe it or not. So, I'm not giving up. And I'd say to summarize, the worst things are the environment, dealing with hot and cold outdoors, because when you're in this lifestyle, you're right there with it. I didn't realize how much the wind and dust, what a part that would play, Living in an apartment, I lived in Tucson and Arizona for a while, but you go inside, you're not right with it. So, this is very interesting. The best parts that I missed in the motel room, being with the environment, it's ironic. Seeing the moon, I love it. The constellation, being right there with the sunrise and the sunset. I just wasn't there in that way. Well, I was sick too, but I know you can do it if you live in an apartment or house. But for me, it's something about being in the vehicle right there. Open the door and you're right there. I love that part. It's good and bad, as I've said. So very interesting. I'm learning a great deal. And I'm not going to give up. I'm not leaving Quartzsite yet. I want to see what it's like in February and maybe some of March. And then, excuse me, we'll see what else I'm going to do. So, it's not, I want to let you know, it's not always glamorous. And yeah, and about the motel stay, once a month I'm going to do 1 or 2 nights at a motel for a reset. I think it's a good idea. And I joined the rewards program. And I have a rewards number for a few different chains. And I might be close to a free stay on one of them. Who knows? So anyway, I'm going to do that. Oh, my hair is acting really funny. I think it's a good thing for this lifestyle to have a reset. And I need to do it here and really organize as usual. So thanks for watching. And I hope this video was helpful just to show, like, the whole picture, you know. I'm an optimist, and I like to make things happy and good, and most of the time they are, and I'm happy most of the time. I don't require a lot, but sometimes things are not. So, take care. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video from Quartzsite, Arizona. Take care, everybody.